It's week 2 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see the dual threat, Christian McCaffrey. He was outstanding last week, racking up a ton of yards and touchdowns. It's the 49ers and the Rams on Monday Night Prime Time.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. And we're off in week 2. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 16 carries, 82 yards, and a touchdown.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
Still very early in the season, obviously, CD, but already key injuries that they've had to deal with.
And what's really difficult for a team is to try and maintain their focus when they feel like they've been a little bit snake-bitten. It feels like every time they turn around, another injury crops up. How do they manage to hang together, get guys to play a little bit above their heads, and make sure that they're still afloat when their starters make it back?
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this ball is going to be touchdown just shy of midfield. So here are the 49ers and their offense in great. Already. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback. Purdy to throw it on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards. Here we go now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Christian McCaffrey. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. to the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick six for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick six in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Now the Niner offense is back on the field, and they're going to try for two here. They'll try and throw for him. So they'll get another shot on offense.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on. Bring him down.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. And you see his numbers from a week ago. He was up over 100 yards then, and he's already hit pay dirt here once in this one.
We always talk about quarterbacks and receivers getting into rhythm, right? Really feeling good, finding each other downfield. I think running backs operate the same way. They can hit a good rhythm and a good stride, and he's carrying it over from last week.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. His fourth touchdown on the year. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put the ball in the end zone.
Do you think they can keep piling on the points like this?
I think they can if they're prepared to adjust and adapt because they won't see the same defenses week in and week out.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now. Standing just outside his own goal line. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And look at this starting field position. That'll be touchdown inside the 30-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just now supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the 49ers have opened the lead up to 30. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big this early. But that's the spot they're in as they come up to try again here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that will be incomplete as well. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
McCaffrey running up the middle.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey.
His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Niners just continue to roll. Purdy now to throw.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown.
And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Right back to Pitts again.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. They'll look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. He'll look to throw here. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp.
And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And some space here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 76 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Purdy off the play fake. He finds Kittle going across the field. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter.
And the 49ers are pouring it on.
And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
L.A. readies for its next possession.
And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he is going to lose yardage here. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
Well, Charles, I mean, things just seem to be getting worse and worse for one sideline. Or flip it over after that fumble return for a touchdown. Better and better on the opposite end. What an impressive first-half performance.
And, partner, I know the saying in the NFL goes that no lead is safe. But I will say that this one seems pretty secure. And if we continue to see plays like that, I'm going to switch back and say this lead is safe.
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now back look to throw.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up a throw. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give him a little bit of credit.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 31-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. He's in his zone, second quarter, already closing in on a 100-yard game.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got a chance to really exceed that in this one.
Yeah, he does. That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it, that 100-yard mark?
And that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark. I'm wondering, since we've gone from 12 to 14 to 16 games, maybe we need to up that a little.
And some room to maneuver. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the 49ers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. And the L.A. offense ready for this next possession.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, but at the same time.
28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Touchdown, Rams!
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field. But if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath after.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter, and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the holes for him to run through.
And they've all been good so far. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage moves from 137-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. He shakes him off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes.
Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Again, McCaffrey.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Niners have got it on cruise control.
And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 49ers' 49-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll set up to throw.
A quick pass to Kupp.
Touchdown! Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This is McCaffrey on the give. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 25-yard line. Play action. Now Purdy. And this is incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams 17. But 223 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. On 4th down, here's Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk from 19 yards away. And the Niners' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but he's shredding defense, is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and
2. Second down, Jacobs once more. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Oh, he's got his tight end pitch complete. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw now on first down. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Lazard here over the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 14
more yards. That's another Rams first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11th. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
They go play action here. Purdy.
This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Fourth down try. Here's Purdy.
Complete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go. Doesn't work out, and the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll look to throw now on first down. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. They'll look to throw again. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And he's down into the red zone at the 16 after a gain of 16. First and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyle Pitts
with his second touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Purdy looking to throw.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy sets up to throw again.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Lines up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So
everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Purdy to throw it on first down.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. On the ground, McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Yeah, this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field. So
he's got a man complete.
And he is going to have a 49ers first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Throwing right, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. McCaffrey going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
On the ground, McCaffrey, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
There have not been a lot of great moments for this defense throughout this game. Finally, they have one they can hang their hat on. A nice stop there.
Purdy on 4th down.
That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you. No question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. They'll set up to throw. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Well, that'll be caught by Kupp. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. He'll get this down to the 38. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the third quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game.
giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game well in hand.
They'll look to throw here. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. McCaffrey running up the middle.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. Man in question right now who will need some attention. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 4th down, here's Purdy.
That's caught inside the 20.
And he is going to have the Niners first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Eluding the pressure right. And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Here's Purdy.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great effort there. 31 yards.
And the 49ers extend their lead yet again.
And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further.
Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out.
Now we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Here's 2nd and 8.
Aiming for Jacobs. He's got him, reeling it in on the out route.
It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it.
And he is going to have a Rams first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Now back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the 49ers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. He finds Kittle going across the field. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 32-yard line. Once more, Purdy looking to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And some nice running going to get him down close to a first down at the Rams' 23. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the decision to go for it turns out to be a good one. They get a couple of yards, and as a result, the drive keeps moving. It's now 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey adding to his NFL record in touchdowns. And the Niners get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know. And dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 61 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And when you throw as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick-6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy was going to kick.
Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, L.A. Cooper Kupp with career touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. We've seen him be good so far. He's hoping to continue that trend here in quarter number 3.
And typically when you see guys running it this well, they see the game in slow motion, don't they? They see the cuts happen, they see the blocks happen, they feel really good about their vision, and then they use their legs to find that open space.
And he's had some good help up front to boot. Purdy off the play fake. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's got a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
To the sideline, he's got the catch, and he kept the feet in bounds. Well done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, it's Purdy. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 26. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the... Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. Now Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are on their way to a 2-0 start. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
But I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Out comes Christian McCaffrey with the rest of the offense. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Purdy to throw it on first down. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete.
And the Niners are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Touchdown! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Niners are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
Get a look at this offense led by Cooper Kupp as they make their way back onto the field.
This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't...
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Niners are going to take possession of the football. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Touchdown 49ers. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
They'll look to throw. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And we're going to look at Cooper Kupp as the Rams offense gets ready to take over possession.
So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
Do you want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
I don't know.
Throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far.
2nd and 11.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
Here comes the Rams punter now as he'll come on to kick for a 6th time tonight.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
That's caught downfield by Kittle.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A very solid gain of 27.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Purdy.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
So a PI call going to cost him there defensively. What did you see?
Well, I think it's the right call, partner, because sometimes we'll see officials kind of let them play. But by the letter of the law, that's definitely a penalty.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and goal. Purdy, touchdown! George Kittle from 3 yards out. And the 49ers just continue to roll. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2.
Purdy looking to throw.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
Here is Wishnowsky to boot it away following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
2nd and 2. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Able to find Lazard.
And he's going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 9 yards.
They'll look to throw again. A little juke over the middle. That's hauled in by Kupp. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
To number 1. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
1. Back to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
Brandon Ayuk with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Niners are pouring it on. Popular down near the goal line. Quick slant. Nice job there to get in, knock it away.
It was. And one of the other things you're concerned about when you throw that route is to make sure your offensive linemen use their leverage to get the hands of the defensive front down so you can throw it through that little bit of crowd and get it to the receiver. In this event, they did, but a nice play by the defender knocking it away.
The Rams ready to go on offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Kyle Pitts. Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. A quick pass to Kupp. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll drop to throw. He gets this into the hands of Kupp once again. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. 2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. 20. And into the end zone, a pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2. Here's Purdy. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Mitch Wishnowsky to kick off for San Francisco.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Let's go now.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got to hook up to Lazard. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Here's McCaffrey. And not much running room. Down to the 32. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Play action. Now Purdy.
And able to haul it in is Kittle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. This is McCaffrey on the give. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. McCaffrey. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Purdy on 4th down.
He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game.